Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you guys how to remove the grille and the headlights on the 2018 to 2020 Ford F-150. To start off in this project, go ahead and pop the hood of your truck so you can gain access to all the plastic tabs. The first part of this process will only require a flathead screwdriver or some sort of plastic trim removal tool. There are two different kinds of plastic push pins that are holding in this plastic piece that goes on top of the grille. Both can be removed with either a flathead screwdriver or a plastic trim removal tool. The first kind is really easy to remove. Simply get the flathead screwdriver underneath the top part, push up, and the entire push pin will come right out. The second type of push pin is a little bit more tricky. This little notch that you see right here is where you need to get your flathead screwdriver in, because you need to work this guy up a little bit in order to be able to pull the entire thing out. But once you get the top part up, the other part will slide right out just like so. Across the front of the grille, there are 5 of the first kind of push pins that I showed you guys how to remove. With the second type of push pins that I showed you, I believe there's a total of 14 in various places across the plastic part that sits on top of the grille. Once all of the plastic push pins have been removed, simply lift up on the air dam and wiggle a little bit if you need to, but the plastic piece should slide right out. With the plastic cover removed, go ahead and disconnect this wiring harness from its plug. Depending on what trim level you have, you may have more than one plug to disconnect, but they simply squeeze in and pull out just like that. Afterwards, you've got 4 10mm bolts that you need to remove on top of the grille as well. And don't forget also to remove the pin from the wiring harness that connects it to the grille. If your truck has fender flares like mine, you're going to need to come under here and remove this 7mm bolt. If you don't have fender flares, you'll probably have 2 7mm bolts that you need to disconnect, and after doing so, you'll be able to wiggle the fender flare free, gaining access to these 2 tabs that you see right here. The bottom of your fender flare has several push pins. I would recommend at least removing the very first one closest to the front of your truck, but if you want to, you can remove all of the push pins from your fender flare and completely remove it from your truck. It's really up to you. Now that you've created some room, it's easy to get your hands or a plastic removal tool behind this part of your fender and pull away, releasing the tabs that hold it from the truck. It pops right out, it's pretty easy, and you can just repeat the process on the other side. And now with that piece removed, we've exposed the 2 8mm bolts underneath right here. The inside one holds in the grille and the outside one holds in the headlight. Since we're going to remove the headlights as well, I suggest removing them both right now. Now that we've removed everything, all we have to do is pull the grille off. I suggest focusing on these areas first, on the driver and the passenger side, before attempting to pull the middle part off. I'm going to use my fingers to get behind here. There's only plastic tabs holding it in place, so it's pretty easy to just get your hands back behind there and pull a little bit and it pops right out. Once you've popped out both sides, the middle part slides out super easily, and there you have it, guys. You have just removed the grille off of your truck. To remove the headlights, come to the outside of the body of the truck and remove these 3 10mm bolts right here. Underneath, you will have this other 8mm bolt we talked about already, 2 10mm right here, and 1 plastic push pin right on top. With those bolts removed, I have found that pushing up from the bottom makes the headlight fall right out of place. You can almost see me look at the camera because I'm surprised at how easily it all came out. Go ahead and pull it the rest of the way out, and now you've got access to all of your headlights if you want to switch out your old halogens for LEDs or anything like that. What's going on, everybody? If you guys made it this far in the video, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully everything was straightforward and descriptive enough for you guys. I tried to make this video super short and straightforward and to the point so you guys can just get in, get the information you need, and get out. But thank you guys so much to everybody who's tuning in, who's been subscribing. I think we're at 6,700 subscribers right now, which is awesome. And yeah, guys, we're on the road to 10K subs, and it's going to be awesome. Thank you guys again for tuning in. If you guys like videos like this, give it a thumbs up, and we will catch you guys on the next video.